I buried my boyfriend after his fatal car crash. Then I matched with him on a dating app at 2:14 a.m. I'm Nina. On a late autumn night, I met Mark in Port Hollow, Maine, inside a quiet little place called Seafarer Cafe. He was sitting by the window, tracing raindrops with his finger, like he was counting exits from his own life. "What are you doing?"
Watching people leave without saying goodbye. It's my hobby.
I thought he was joking. Now I think he was warning me. We dated for 2 years. He loved midnight drives on Route 9, old rock songs, and pretending the world didn't exist outside the car. Sometimes he'd stare at the road and say things that sounded poetic but terrifying.
If the world ended tonight, I'd be okay. I'd have you.
"You're weird."
Yeah, but you're my favorite place to be.
One night, he called me while driving to Ashford Ridge, where his uncle lived.
Nina, I'll be back tomorrow. Don't miss me too much.
"Don't die on me."
I only die in movies.
That was the last time I heard his voice. The next morning, his sister Brooke called. She was screaming so hard I thought something had happened to her.
"There was a crash on Highway 16. They said Mark didn't survive."
I thought it was a mistake. I thought he'd call me and laugh about it. But the police called. The hospital called. His parents called. There was a funeral at Harborcrest Memorial Hall, closed casket, black suits, white lilies. His father shook my hand.
"He talked about marrying you someday."
I collapsed in the parking lot. For months, I lived like a ghost. I wore his jacket. I replayed his voicemail. I dreamed about him knocking on my door and saying the whole thing was a misunderstanding. 4 months later, my cousin Laura dragged me to Cliffside Pier and forced me to eat fish tacos like I used to.
Download a dating app. You don't have to meet anyone. Just remind yourself you're alive.
That night, I sat in bed, swiping without looking. Then I saw him. Mark, same photos, same beach shot at Granite Bay, same bio. Quiet roads, loud thoughts, looking for someone who doesn't mind disappearing. Under his profile, online now. This is a fake account. Someone stole his photos. But my finger moved anyway. Swipe right. Match. A message appeared instantly.
Nina, this is weird.
My phone slipped from my hand and hit the floor. "This isn't funny. You're dead."
I know, I need to explain.
He sent a live selfie holding a handwritten note. "Hi Nina, I'm alive. I'm sorry." He called me. I stared at the screen for a full minute before answering.
Nina.
"Are you a ghost?"
No, just a coward.
He explained everything. He had massive debts, legal problems, and people threatening him. He wanted to erase himself. His parents and Brooke helped him stage the death using an old unidentified crash case. Closed casket, no autopsy.
I thought disappearing would be painless.
"You buried me alive."
I thought it would help you move on.
I laughed hysterically.
You thought grief was a button?
He begged to meet. I agreed. We met at Anchorlight Diner, the same booth we used to sit in. He looked thinner, older, like someone who already lived his second life. He reached for my hand.
I missed you.
"Do you know how many nights I begged the ceiling to bring you back?"
I didn't think you'd miss me this much.
That sentence shattered something permanent inside me. I told everyone. I sent screenshots to his parents. They blocked me. I confronted Brooke. "You helped him fake his death."
He needed to disappear. You should have let him go.
Let him go like I had a choice. I contacted authorities. They said parts of what he did were crimes, identity fraud, falsified documents. But by the time they searched, he was gone again. This time he vanished for real. No messages, no profiles, no trace. He died twice in my life, once for show, once for good. I still drive past Harborcrest Memorial Hall sometimes. I imagine opening that coffin and finding nothing but air, because that's what he gave me, air shaped like love. People say losing someone hurts, but losing someone who chose to erase you is worse. He let me mourn him while he learned how to live without me. He watched me bury him while he buried us. Now, every night at 2:14 a.m., I open that dating app, scroll through strangers, and wonder how many of them are already dead to someone who loved them. Because the scariest thing isn't death. It's realizing the person you love never existed in the same reality as you. And sometimes, the dead don't haunt graveyards, they haunt swipe screens. What do you think? Comment your thoughts. Thank you for listening to my story.